Check. Hello? 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 Hi. What's up, Cheebs? Cheeber. Cheeber. What's up, Wishing Whales? What's up, Big Mama? Hey, Big Mama. How you doing, brother? What's up, y'all? Doo-doo. How we feeling tonight? It's a late one. We up late. What's up, Bowen? Wrapped up some writing for the night. That's what's up. Shout out to Adam in the horizontal. What were you writing? Oh my gosh, I didn't see that in the stream. Shout out to all the Cheebers. Shout out to the Chiba Nation. Sorry, I had to do some family stuff this afternoon. Oh my gosh, this light is so bright. Cheeber freaking cooked up the beat in the beat kitchen. That's what's up. That's what I want to hear this one. I was thinking about this song that I made the other day. This one. What ape? Okay, this one. This one's dope. Writing job that is due next week, 8 more pages. Nice. Do you feel like you're on schedule? Is that, or like, how have you felt working under this kind of deadline? Yeah, this one. It's like Lord of the Rings shit. I love a deadline. Helps keep me on it. I'm going to get it done in plenty of time. That's what's up. I am like the opposite way with a deadline. What's up, Zachary? I see, Zach. Now we know your secret account. What's up, Lily? Shout out to Bowen, Cheeber. Oh, I think I should add some choir. Okay. That's kind of dope. And then we do this. How was everyone's day? How was everyone's Saturday? Day 6 of festival for me today. Been there all week. Nice, dude. That's what's up. That's what's up. I was gonna try and make it to that one event thing, but I had a 6 a.m. call. Dude, I had a 6 a.m. call time on Wednesday, and I woke up, and one of my lithium ion batteries was like burning hot. And I was really afraid that there was going to be a fire in my apartment. So I'm standing in my underwear at 4 a.m, like, all freaked out. like wondering, oh shit, am I gonna have something terrible happen? And then it didn't. Monday is the big day. Monday is the big day. I'm still trying to figure out if I'm gonna make it or not. I might try to convince and see if I can just sneak in the back. I don't know if I want to be crammed into a movie theater. It's like a nightmare for me. Ooh, okay, I'm excited though. It's gonna be dope. I thought Max did a good job on the news, and he gave me a shout out on the news. It's going to be packed. They told us earlier that it might sell. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Every time I've gone, I'm always like sardined in, and I'm like, so I'm gonna see if I can just get Jolie to let me sit in the back or something. I just want to hear the mix. I want to hear how my music sounds on the big screen, and then I want to dip out. But I don't know if that's going to work. But we'll see. I think I might go to that NAC thing before. Shout out to Cheeber. Well, on Monday, Cheeber, that movie, that short film that I scored, Wishing Wales Adam wrote it. We're talking about the film festival that it's premiering at. Also, don't forget, guys, if you haven't, please click the thumbs up, click the hearts. I want to have like some choir. Dude, it's so late. I actually like didn't realize how late it is. Oh God. Oh dear God. That's okay. What happened to my... There it is. The Jacob Collier in audience choir. I kind of like this one for choir sounds. I love a deadline. Fuck. I love a deadline. I wrote it specifically to give you something to do instead of YouTube stream. It didn't work. Shout out to Wishing Wales for giving economics a job. The worst paying job I ever got. I got paid back in love, which is priceless. I got to help a bunch of homies. There's nothing more valuable than that besides actual money. The only thing more valuable than love is actual money. No, I'm excited. It's going to be dope. I'll take, two. At least two, I feel like. That's so funny. I'm going to have to get some of these. Yeah, dude. Can't put a price tag on that. Shout out to Tammy. Everyone on the crew owes you one. No. No. It's fine. I want gold doubloons. Next project I'm doing, I'm demanding gold doubloons. Shout out to V. Tammy, how you feeling? I might finally start the wrestling doc soon. I found an investor. Let's go. Hell yeah, bro. Dude, it's one of those things where it's like, You should you should go with the shit. You should make the shit you know. You know what I mean? Like that's like the oldest trick in the book. The oldest Hollywood trick. Write what you know. Write what you love. I'm gonna record this too. I gotta turn all these volumes down, but we're just gonna let it sit at this level for now. What's up, Bowen? Tammy says I feel sick right now. I have the stomach flu. Oh no. Shout out to Tammy. I hope you feel better. Cheebs, how was your day? Adam, I had this lithium fire scare in the morning, and then I had a 6 a.m. call time, and then we had to shoot from 6 until 6 for a sandwich company that you probably know with a... Oh, it's that part. This part right here. Okay, there we go. King said, my good sir, I'm trying to spread of men's mental health. King Redbeard, what's up, bro? You make music? I'll check out your music, dog. The guy who makes music? Yo. Does my ad bring nostalgia? It does, brother. That's so funny, dude. That is so funny. Shout out to guy who makes robots, aka guy who makes music. Hey, I told you were gonna come all the way back around, bro. Yo, thank you guys. Also, by the way, in yesterday's stream, like, I can't even count how many jewels were sent. I Do Be Farting sent like 250 happy poops or something. Like, in the last, like, week, y'all sent, like, Cheebs, you sent, like, 5,000. We had, like, it was like $200 worth of fucking jewels. Like, not even a joke. It's insane. So, shout out to y'all. Shit is crazy. It's insane. Dude, I hate when I record. Scares the shit out of me every time. Jesus. Yeah, shout out to King Redbeard. Thank you. What's up, Rhea? Online, feeling fine. It's on Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube. Right, yeah, all this stuff on your page. I'll check it out for sure, bro. I'll shoot you a sub, dude. I'm always willing to check out people's music and stuff. Tell me about your music. What's your musical background and all that stuff? We have a bunch of really, like, super talented people in the Discord, so feel free to join that if you want to join a musical community. A musical community. I just wrote some of the dumbest lyrics I've ever written. Yo. Love you, sweetheart. Shout out to Bowen. Hope to see a comment from you and get your... Yeah, absolutely, dude. Usually, King Redbeard, the only thing that the caveat that I put is I'm always interested in hearing my subscribers' music. Always. I usually don't listen to it on stream because it kind of throws off my own rhythm when I'm, like, in my world of making shit. So I don't do a lot of, like, live streaming when I listen to music, but I do listen to that stuff, especially... anything that's posted in the Discord and shit like that. What's on August? I guess what's on August 13th? Isn't that when you're gonna release that song? Also, thank you for coming through. A shout out to everybody who's been coming through the streams in the last like week. We've had a whole bunch of new people coming through, whole bunch of gifted memberships and stuff. I appreciate everybody who's been contributing and helping us grow. We've had some really, really amazing stuff in the last bunch of weeks and months. Kind of just drawing in, like... like. This is the fun part too, is getting to like draw in some of the expression. It's kind of like you get to be the conductor and be like, I love that shit. Ray, how was your day? Good sleep, good night, sweet dreams, Ray. Yo, shout out to Bowen AFK. Favorite animated movie ever? Would you count Who Framed Roger Rabbit as an animated film? That is the question, my friend. Because I would say Who Framed Roger Rabbit if I could choose. If I could choose. Today was alright. I was kind of all over the place. Favorite? You just asked me what my favorite animated movie was, and then I asked, and then you said old ass. Don't ask me a question if you don't want to hear the answer. What are you gonna say? What's your favorite animated movie, Adam? What's up, Lurzo? Cleaned up my studio a bit. Decided on having a little session with my girl Azikana soon to produce a little... Azikana, I love that name. Otherwise, just working on a few songs for the end of the album. Nice. Shrek 4, of course. You kids and you guys all think Shrek is so amazing. I will say, like, I like Shrek, but I never understood the deep obsession some people have had with the Shrek franchise. But I guess it's like, you know, to each his own. It's not like it's a bad movie. I just, like, some people like are like tout it where they're like, they're amazing. I was like, it's like a parody of Disney. Like, I get it. It's like people who think parody is like profound. Lion King 1 is Prime. I don't even know what Monster House is. I've never heard of Monster House. Toy Story 1 is Prime. I think a lot of those early Disney ones also, truthfully. I mean, it's kind of almost a cop-out. And I mean, you could say like some of the, what do you call them? Studio Ghibli's. Some of the studio... Dude, but again, bro, we watched, what is it, Ponyo? And I could not handle it. I couldn't handle... It's like... It was tripping me out, and I Sergeant Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band for me. The that's your favorite animated film. What up, Friend Zone? I really liked Coraline. I think I only saw Coraline once. But I have a notoriously unpopular opinion when it comes to animated. Like, I wasn't a huge fan of Nightmare Before Christmas. I don't hate it. Again, not hating it, but I never felt this extreme affinity for it that some people did. You know what I always liked, and I've played it a couple times on the stream, the theme song to it or whatever. But this old animated thing called The Snowman. It's like based off of a book. It's all about like a snowman who comes to life, and then they like fly through the sky and this kid's like flying on a snowman, and then the snowman melts and it's like all sad and shit. Monster House was written by Dan Harmon and Rob Schrab. I've never even. Is that the animated one? I've never even heard of it. Shout out to Dan Harmon. Ooh, the animated Robin Hood is good. I watched every. That's so funny. Yo, thanks for coming through, y'all. I know it's late. I hope y'all had a good Saturday. Or Friday, I mean. What's the move for this weekend? What are we doing? What's the move? Friend Zone, how you been, brother? What's good? If you haven't, please don't forget to click the thumbs up, click the hearts. And if you have over $1 million in your bank account, please donate. I watch a lot of animated movies because I am still a baby. Yo, you know one animated series that I never watched that a lot of people tell me I should watch is Clone Wars? Like the old one. And I just couldn't get into it. I really think it's like I have to watch something multiple times sometimes to get into it. So I'm chilling but uninspired. Oh, I'm so sorry, Friend Zone. I've been there. I feel you, brother. But sometimes you just gotta sit there and be uncomfortable, let it pass through you, and then you can turn it into something dope. You know, I still, you know, what was it, Animaniacs? Shout out to the Animaniacs. You remember Tiny Toons? Tiny Toons and Animaniacs? Tiny Toons and Animaniacs. Tiny Toons and Animaniacs. Woo! Tiny Toons and Animaniacs. Tiny Toons. Simpsons is great. Why'd you say it like that? Simpsons is greatest show ever. Yo, shout out to Wishing Whales Adam. He's a homie. That's funny. You know, it's funny. Simpsons is almost so good that when people talk about animated shows, it's almost easy to gloss over that just because it's so it's like it almost extends beyond. It almost extends beyond the traditional. It's not like an animated show. It's a cultural landmark. You know? How much activity? I come in by me like to do with it. I feel me out to sue me with the shooter. I come in feel me with community. I can feel me straight with all my duty. I can feel me like to do if I'm you to be. I can make dives, show me who to be. I'm right, I had nothing, this is new to me. I'm right, I ain't new to the community. I'm right, feel me, show me liberty. You right, can't make me feel new to me. Change your mood, make rules, send me a little to me. Don't be rude to me, I can feel me over me. You show me, I be feeling, you don't root for me. I can make dives, show me who to be. I'm right, I had nothing, this is new to me. I'm right. We're zany to the max. There's baloney in our sacks. Frienzo said, I'm good. Since I retired, I've mastered Wii table tennis and Gran Turismo. Dude, Gran Turismo on PlayStation, like the original PlayStation, was so profound. That was such a huge... I remember playing that at my buddy's house on like a little TV above his bed. Ugh. The Simpsons wasn't even its own show at first. That's right. Shout out to the Tracy Ullman show. I wish I watched it every night my entire life. It's what I sleep to. Yo, I go through periods where like every like 6 months I change my show. Right now I fall asleep to Seinfeld. Dude, but like that's some real shit actually. Like, do you remember that Simpsons episode where it was like a retrospective where they go back and they like talk about the Simpsons? That's one of my favorite episodes. Sleeping with Tia. Yo, you know, and I bought like every season. I bought like 10 seasons. When I turned 18, I got like some money from a car accident. No, when I turned 20, I'm sorry, I got some money. And I bought like $500 worth of DVDs of like the first 10 seasons of The Simpsons on DVD. I don't know where any of them are. Yeah, sleeping with the TV on has become a bad habit for me. It's either that or my girlfriend and 2 dogs snoring so loud it sounds like an airport. You're a good man, Adam. You're a good man. That's funny. Oh. Yo, me and my dad cut up a tree today that fell on his property. That was exciting. What's up? How you doing, Ignacio? Say hi, guys. Just so you guys know, I do have a horizontal and a vertical stream, so sometimes I'm talking to different chats. I appreciate everybody who's come through. If you haven't, please click the thumbs up, click the hearts. If you have a gray name, please make sure you have the ability to receive gift memberships turned on. Check. Okay, sorry, Ableton shut down. What's up, FaZe? Shout out to FaZe Station. I found the power supply to my Boss DR660 drum machine. Now I can buy one from eBay. Let's go. That's awesome. Wait, which one is that? Let me look that up. DR660. Oh, dude, that one, that's a classic. Yo, there's something about those buttons on the 660. A lot of those like early drum machines. Oh, they feel so good. FaZe said, how are you doing? All came after so many days. What did I miss? Oh, man. We've had a lot going on. There's been tornado warnings and me calling 911 on a guy passed out in front of my building during a tornado warning and a pouring rain. And then we thought my girlfriend's parents had died in a tornado, and then they didn't. I'm using Ableton, Ignacio. But shout out to Fruity Loops. The button feel good. Yes. I've always been a very tactile. And then I had a commercial shoot on Wednesday, and I thought my house was gonna burn down because my lithium-ion batteries that I use for my equipment were burning hot, and that freaked the fuck out of me. And then I worked 12 hours, and then we streamed all night. It was great. Yo, what up, Flagpole? What's up, U-Crush? How we feeling? What's up, hey? Shout out to Heather. Shout out to Freak. Friend Zone FaZe. Rhea. Shout out to Wishing Whales. FaZe, we've missed you, brother. Haven't seen you in a few days, man. We're feeling good. And again, we got 2 streams going, so if you see me talking to people and they're not in the chat, then it means they're probably in the other chat. I have a horizontal and a mobile stream. A mobile stream. All the sound packs from Ableton disappear. Oh, that's no good. I've been traveling. Nice. Where'd you go, bro? Actually, no. This is one. Ableton GOAT Max for life. You know, Ignacio, I actually don't use a lot of I haven't used Ableton Max for live a lot. Feeling good. Just took some medicine for my back, so I'm feeling really good. Say, hey Ray, I'm sure you're looking beautiful tonight. Aw. Yo, I love the positivity. Love the love. I've been weirdly addicted to sunflower seeds the last couple. Yo, didn't I just read sunflower. Hold on. I just read something about sunflower seeds. Oh yeah, they were talking about how if you eat too many sunflower seeds, you can get a bowel obstructions because of the seeds. If you eat a lot, so careful. Because somebody was some dude on TikTok was talking about how he was eating a ton of sunflower seeds, and he got a impacted bowel because the seeds don't digest as easily. So you have to be really careful. Yes, we all are, Adam. But also sunflower seeds. Are you eating the flavored ones or just the normal ones? This is a boring beat. I'm in full gremlin mode. Shout out to gremlin mode. I got ready a little while ago, and I feel at least kind of cute. Yeah, I'm feeling kind of cute too. I'm with you. My girlfriend's asleep in the other room. Yeah, I hope everyone had a wonderful Friday. I hope we're all ready to have a wonderful weekend. What's the move? Are we hitting the clubs? Let's hit the freaking clubs, you guys. Flavored barbecue is my favorite, but now I have a new fave. Honey. Yo, thank you for clicking the hearts and the likes and everything, guys. I apologize for always having to ask for these kinds of favors. I appreciate your understanding. Orzo said, hey, Rhea, I sent you an old project of mine, and calmly, even after the stream, let me know what you think because I would like to do a rework on it. Let's go. Let's go. Yo, I'm loving seeing people, like, collaborate. I didn't even realize I didn't post it in the right Discord. I like it. I like it. Yo, especially on some of that older stuff, like there are so many different power supplies. Like that has always been like the biggest, like the different amperages of 9-volt. It's insane. If I doze off, it's because of the meds. Yo, shout out to Flagpole. Heather, we appreciate you coming through. Shout out to Heather's meds. I like that. You gotta get a distributor. You'd have to judge if I don't know how you put your drums together. They both sound good for what they are. Hell yeah. How do you get your music on Spotify? You got it. It's like $20 a year. DistroKid. Yeah, DistroKid, dog. DistroKid, you got it. DistroKid. I'm not sure how. The only issue with that, Cheebs, may be that Cheeber, honestly, like, I'm not sure. I don't know if you can do it if you're under, like, I think you have to be over a certain age. I'm not sure what it is because I think you need to have, like, tax information. But I'm not totally sure about that. Because I had to fill out, like, tax information so I can get my... So they can give you your money, you know, if you make money. I don't know how that works. Like, I bet you can just have your parents do it. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. I think you can call Ray Rex. Rex. You can help Lil Wayne make a comeback with that track. You can make Lil Wheezy. Yo, shout out to Lil Wayne. He doesn't need my help. I think he's doing I think if he wanted to do a comeback, he would have already done one. I think he's happy. He was the GOAT for quite a while. I mean, I will be honest. I have a lot of respect for him. Let me just say that off the bat. I think he was a huge influence on the culture in so many fucking ways, from Cash Money to Young Money, as an artist individually, as a businessman, all that shit. Nothing but respect. That being said, the Carter 3 doesn't really hold up. It feels very dated to me. And I mean that again with respect. If I made something as 1/10 as good as the Carter 3, I would probably, I mean, I guess maybe I have. Maybe I've made something 1/20th as good as the Carter 3. Cheap can just use you. Yeah, I mean, Cheebs, I would say use guy who makes what's up, RJ? Yo, shout out to the homie RJ, bro. Yeah. Let's go. Big homie RJ. How you doing, brother? Said I used to have the biggest crush on. I mean, yeah, shout out to Lil Wayne. Cheeb, I would say use YouTube and use SoundCloud for sure. RJ, how you doing, brother? He was upset about not getting invited to Coachella. I saw that. I thought that was a little weird. I was a little surprised by that. I was like, really, bro? Like, you really? I guess, like, dude, he's human, and to a certain degree, I mean, it's got to be tough to go from being like the considered the top dog to not. I mean, it's a thing that everybody goes through in especially in pop music. You have your time up where you're the one that everybody wants to get, and then new people take your place. Yo, shout out to Friendzone, Lurzo, Flagpole, Rhea. Shout out to Guy Who Makes Robots, aka Cheeber. Shout out to Adam. Da homies. Appreciate y'all coming through. So I don't know you guys, but in my feed on IG, sometimes it pops up like ADV or like having 100% royalties. Like you have to sign True Stuff and other stuff. But yeah. How you doing, dog? I still have a huge crush on T-Pain, LOL. I guess it's something about a black man with dreads, but they have to be well kept. Yeah, dreadlocks can be are a thing. Dreadlocks take so much commitment. What's up, John Marston? He's not working, I guess. Yeah, that could be it. Thanks for coming through, y'all. Just kind of going through. I want to go back to this Lord of the Rings sound and shit. On my way home from a night out with the wifey. Nice. Where'd you guys go? Shout out to Miss RJ. Dude. Sorry, guys. This thing makes me zone out, bro. It is also 1 in the morning, but I really like this. 2 members of JB signed off on my chat. Let's go, friend zone. That's awesome, dude. We went out and had a night out around the city bar hopping. Nice, bro. That's what's up. Me and my girlfriend had discussed, we were like, do we go? We always leave it open to a pivot, you know what I mean? Because, like, she worked all day, and I was, like, helping out, moving a bunch of logs all day at my dad's house. So we left it open. We're like, we could go out. We could, like, go party. But by the end of the day, we're like, we're going to get Greek food and watch Netflix and just lay on the couch. And we did exactly that, and it was a wonderful evening. Yo, thank you for clicking the hearts and the likes and all that jazz. You guys are homies. If you're new to the chat, please introduce yourself. I do have 2 streams going, a vertical and horizontal, so if you're new or you see me talking to people, you don't see them in the chat, they're probably in the other chat. Feel free to go to whichever one you like. I am checking both of the chats, though. Also, big shout out to RJ for being our stream boss. I gotta change that a little bit. It's too much. Zing. Yo, Zing, we were just talking about how RJ just recently dethroned the homie Zing as stream boss. But we want you to know, Zing, that you served valiantly. You led this stream with honor and courage. You led us into victory many times. You led with compassion. You led with love. You led with truth. You brought honor to the Cheeber Nation. You brought honor to this entire stream. You brought honor to your family, to your children, to your children's children, to everyone in your community. We are all in your debt for the way you served. But also, we must now relinquish control. Our new stream boss, our new Lord and Savior, RJ. May he bless us. May he lift us up. May he make us lots of barbecued chicken or something on a grill and some cervezas, and we'll roll up. Zing, how are you doing, brother? My autocorrect knows the word Cheeber for 3 months now. Boom, that is great to hear. Let's go. Flagpole said, I'm going to head to bed, but don't forget to follow me, everyone. Have a good night, everybody. Yo, shout out to Flagpole. Thank you for always coming through, spreading love. I can barely keep my eyes open. Yo, shout out to Flagpole. I'm glad your back is feeling better. Drift off into sleep. We all wish you a good night. Sweet dreams. Yo, what up, Classic Hank? Fredzone said, I'm thinking of pulling my Yamaha TX16W rack mount sampler out of the garage. I'm afraid it will die. Yo, you gotta be careful with some of those older gear too. Like, feel like they're more susceptible to like dust, especially after a long amount of time. Like sometimes things just sit around and you're like, oh. Hank, how you doing, brother? Zing said, I'm wiped out. My cousin is in town from Cali and I had a few drinks. Nice. Yo, shout out to Void. Good night, Void. Thank you for coming through. I see you lurking. Much love. We are all working out. Hell yeah. Yeah, definitely. If you guys see people in the chat that you think are dope, I recommend everyone. Don't be, if it turns out that you don't like being subscribed to the person, you can always unsubscribe, but I recommend y'all subscribe to each other, check out each other's stuff, lift each other up. See, now we got to add like some counter melody to this stuff too. Could also do something down here. Ooh, maybe a little light synth. Who the fuck was How's your day, guy who makes robots? Okay. What is up? I've been watching some circuit bending videos, but I haven't torn apart any toys yet. What were you drinking on, Zing? You guys hit the town? Let's go. Also, we do need to add probably some actual percussion to this too, huh? This probably makes sense. I should just do that. I should just use my voice as a thing. What the fuck? Twisted tea and some red wine. I like dry reds. Let's go. You know, I've never had a twisted tea in my entire life. I've seen so many people talk about them. Raum. Sorry, me late. You're all good, Dark Side. We're just doing some falsetto singing, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just having fun with reverb and my voice. Bro, sorry me late. Shout out to Dark Side. Cheeb needs to stop procrastinating since Cheeb has only had 3 months to make music. Zing said I may have to hit the doinker a couple of times as well, which I don't normally do, and 40 THC is silly for someone who doesn't smoke much. Aye. Oi. What's up, guy who makes music? Guy who makes music is cheaper, just so everybody knows. The ceiling, what about you, RJ? Oh, thank you for coming through to the stream, y'all. I appreciate each and every one of you for hanging out with me. We're broadcasting from the island, the Isle of Moore. My hometown, Ireland. Shout out Ireland. It's bubbly and wobbly. I have some ginger ale. I had a bit of a Sprite myself. Right now I'm drinking my water. I'm drinking me water. Oi, shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to Rhea. Shout out to RJ. Shout out to a guy who makes music. Shout out to Zing. Darkside the homie. Shout out to Lurzo. Shout out to Void Flagpole. Shout out to all the homies. Shout out to Wishing Wales. Friend's own millionaire. My accent just like slowly falls off. Yo, ginger ale does not get the respect that it deserves. Because other sodas have gone so hard. The other sodas had to work so hard to overpower what ginger ale just does naturally. You know what I mean? Shout out to Ginger. 9999 light years. 9999 light years. Said, wow, you're a streamer now. I'm a streamer now. I definitely am online and streaming. That is for sure. It's a thing that's happening. Keen observation. This is how it's happening now. Hi. I helped on the internet. Shout out to 999 light years. A shout out to Pop. Dude, this fucking mic. Shout out. Oh my god. Dude, I was cutting up fucking trees all afternoon. My freaking back is hurting. My freaking back. But we power through it, ladies and gentlemen. We power through it. Let's see. I can only listen to this one for so long. It starts to burn my brain. Oh, fuck. What's up, layers? How you doing? Welcome to the channel. I should not have hit that doinker. I don't know. I mean, Zing, how many twisted teas did you have, my dude? What kind of trees? I don't know actually. He has a bunch of like older trees. There was a bunch of windstorms recently. And one fell like kind of onto his property from the other guy's property, so. Also, if you're new to the channel, you got a gray name, please make sure you subscribe. Make sure you turn on the ability to receive gifted memberships. If you don't know how to do that, you just click the join button, you click the 3 little white dots. You can enable receiving gift memberships. It costs you nothing. We have a bunch of homies in the chat that love to gift memberships. They're only 99 cents a month. They gift 1 month for free. So make sure you're subscribed. Make sure that you have that turned on, and you could be a lucky winner. And everybody knows that if your name is green in the chat, then like life is just a little bit better. Just kidding. I love the gray names. We love the green names. Shout out to the blue names, and I love you all. Let's go, RJ. What's up, bro? Shout out to Puatata. I don't know how to say that name. I have a new dab pen so zooted right now. Yo, thank you for the gifted membership, RJ. 4 and a Bud Light and about. Dude, that actually that's enough. That's enough to get her done. Okay, should we make something new? Yo, Dark Side. Bro, thank you, dog. That's so generous, man. You didn't have to do that. Thank you, man. Yo. Bro, you do not have to apologize, my guy. I know how much, dude, that means so much to me, man. I appreciate it, dude. It's not even necessarily about the amount, it's just the gesture. You guys, thank you, dude. Oh, let's go. Wiz was in the stream last night. Big RJ in the house. Life is a little better with members because you can type sheeps. That's true, and actually, I do have to. Max did make a new thing, a new emoji that I still have to upload. Lightyears said, "Have a good stream. I have to get back to the music." Lightyears, you make music too, dude? You make music too? Shout out to Lightyears. Last day for this roof over my head. Oh, shit. You got this, Dark Side. Dark, I appreciate that, bro. We're here for you, Dark Side, man. You got this, bro. You got this, my dude. Like, yeah, we used to work. Oh, shit. Troy. What up, dude? Oh, shit. Dude. Duh. Lightyears. Duh. Okay. What's up, dude? Dude. Lightyears. Troy. Duh. Fucking idiot. I don't know why I didn't put that together. I looked at your channel. I didn't see anything that indicated that this was you, bro. What's up, man? That makes, okay, that's why you said you're a streamer. This all makes sense now. Yo, shout out to Troy. Yo, Lightyears is a super talented musician. We used to work together many years ago at a music store. One of my songs, my song God Particle, he helped me. We made that on his computer. Troy, I probably owe you about 15 to 25 cents of my streaming revenue from God Particle. This seems like we go way back. Yeah, dude, we go way back. We go way back. Like, he was there when I got this keyboard. He was there when I got this keyboard and these monitors that I still use to this day. Yeah, dude. Yeah, man. Holler at me, dog. All my info's the same. Bro, I haven't seen you in ages, my guy. I ain't seen you in a minute. I like this song just because it feels like a... It's called Alien Spaceship because it feels like Alien Spaceship. It's called Alien Spaceship. Yo, Lightyears, you gotta put some music on your page, my dude. I know you got some heaters. Where they at? Come on, do it. I subscribed. I bought some new gear, so I'm about to dive into it. Yeah, dude, holler at your boy, man. I'm basically, dude. I just upgraded my the complete whatever that we got back in the day, like complete 6 or complete 7. I upgraded to 15 or whatever it is now. So I've just been like playing in the box. Yeah, dude, we cooking every day, man. Come through whenever, bro. Said, do holler at your boy, dog. Holler at your boy, dog. Well, holler at your boy, dog. So, do we have a Troy and Sean collab cup? We technically you already have one. It's on my what do you call it? Spotify. Holler at your boy, dog. It's such a good stim. Yo, shout out to Rhea. Shout out to RJ. Shout out to Light Years. Shout out to the homie guy who makes music, aka Cheeber. Zing. Darkside. Congratulations to Wiz on the gifted membership. Congratulations to Patwanga, I think is how you pronounce it, for the gifts and all that shit, man. I appreciate that. Let's go. Cheeber. I'm finna clip that and use it in a song. Yo, congratulations to I Am Darkside, bro. Yo, thank you, man. You don't have to do that. Yo, thank you for the gifted memberships, you guys. Lurk. Let's get it, dog. Yeah, Troy, make sure you got gifted memberships turned on. We'll turn your name green, dog. Darkside, turns out I had another... Dude, Darkside, I appreciate that, man. I know times are tight. And that goes for everybody who gifts and for everybody who donates, man. It means so much to me. And it's not lost on me how lucky I am to have people that support me in such a way. I don't want you to ever feel like you have to give me any kind of money. You're loved on this channel, whether you're donating or you're just chilling, whether you're talking in the chat or just sitting in the background. It means so much to me. You guys are helping the channel in so many ways, so thank you for being here. So I think I do. I know it's weird because we found that like a bunch of people who were coming through the chat actually didn't, like, for some reason YouTube doesn't turn on the ability to receive gift memberships for everybody, and I don't know how or why or what that means, but yo, congratulations to Dude, I always feel like such an asshole and I can't read it. Marmakinate to Carmen Yo, RJ with the hundreds. Did you guys see how many? It was so funny. I was telling my girlfriend today. I was like, hey, sweetie, you know I do be farting, and she was like, yeah, because she does. And I was like, I do be farting, who is the name of one of my subscribers, sent like literally like 200 happy poops. It was like it was like $40 worth of happy poops in the chat. It was like insane last night. Darkside said people who gifted me one, so I felt like I owed at least one gifted membership. Yo, Darkside, thank you, man. People gifted me one. Velocity, what's up, bro? Shout out to Velocity. RJ. Oh no, there's the happy poops. Oh no. Yo, that's said, I don't know how to say your name, bro, but I know you're super chatting, but Kobe or LeBron? Yo, thank you, RJ. Thank you for blessing the chat with feces, golden feces. Kobe or LeBron, huh? Do I have to choose one? I mean, I feel like, I don't know. I have to choose the guy who's not alive, right? I can't say LeBron when Kobe's dead, right? Yeah, I was going to say Michael Jordan. But also, Giannis helps pay my rent. So I'm going to say Giannis, dude. Giannis has helped me pay my, literally paid my rent. So I'm gonna go with Giannis. I know it's not, I know people don't put Giannis in that category. I don't think that's fair. I think he's not treated with the respect he deserves. Cheap AFK. Shout out to Rhea. MJ never liked Kobe. Sorry to the dead guy. You wrong for that, dog. Yo, thank you for, if you can, guys, please click the thumbs up. Thank you for getting me past 10 likes. I appreciate that. Remember, guys, the only thing that matters in life is having likes on your things. That's all that matters anymore. Giannis Antetokounmpo. Giannis Antetokounmpo. Didn't mean to sound. No, it was funny, Dark Side. It was funny. I was totally kidding. You think, man? I've worked. I haven't. Okay, I'm hired by production companies that work and hire him. He doesn't hire me. I just want to make that clear. But I've been gauging my self-worth on Instagram follows and shit. Yeah, don't do that, Rhea. You're worth more than 1,000 Instagram followers. Okay, because I was laughing. Shout out to Darkside. That's what's that. Yo, but Michael Jordan, like, I mean, obviously I'm, like, biased because I do stuff with Giannis, but, like, Michael Jordan did have a pretty profound effect on me. Like, I could feel that as a child. I felt how special Michael Jordan's, like, especially my family is from Chicago, so my dad was a huge Bulls fan, so we watched Bulls games all the time, and it was such a cool, I just love basketball, man. Rhea, have you followed me on, did you follow me on Instagram? I don't think you did. You should follow me on Insta. I'm the only follow on Insta that really matters. Nobody tells you that on Instagram, but I'm the secret to all massive followings. Bro, I swear the songs they've been making for the stuff like for the World Cup, Olympics, etc., always so corny. They need some creative talent in that field. Oh yeah, I can see that, bro. I don't follow others on Insta. No, you're all good. I was going to say, if you wanted followers, I would follow you. Post fart video compilations. That's how I got my Instagram. Zing isn't kidding. Yo, shout out to Zing. Shout out to Velocity, Rhea, Darkside. Shout out to RJ. Shout out to Darkside for the gift and for the gifted memberships. Shout out to RJ for the happy poops and the jewels. Shout out to Cheeber. I don't even know what to call Cheeber anymore. Shout out to Light Years for coming through. I think he went back to working on music, but shout out to Light. That's cool to see his name in the chat. I haven't seen him for years, man. We used to work together at a music store here in town. Super talented guy. Sometimes when you've worked at a place like that, you're kind of like everyone's in the trenches there. We're all working for like minimum wage, while the boss like pockets. I remember I had access to the PayPal account for that business, and I watched him every day take out $10,000 from the PayPal account every day. Like, it was crazy. Yo, thank you, Noble. Shout out to Noble, bro. We're just kind of going through a lot of these weird songs. Here, let's listen to the one with our homie Max. Shout out to Max.
full desk that I rock the game. No, if you think I'm good, correct it. I'm info, got no options. I take the railroad. Guys don't act the way they supposed to. I am the aftermath like I'm NATO.
I'm in the 800s on my IG. I only have 24. I forget how many I have. That's the like, what interviews is Tyler Creative. Yo, shout out to Tyler Creative. Shout out to Velocity. I'd love for him to make a song. Dude, that'd be dope. I'm surprised they haven't done more outreach like that. It's because those things are run by like old white men who are out of touch. Culture.
To break it up.
Let me see if I can do this emoji. This new emoji. Let's see if I do it. Did it work? Did it work? Did it work? I think it worked, you guys. Oh, this one's weird. Got 800 followers on IG. I think I might be at 1,000. I don't know though. I never really fucking paid attention to that shit. It's always been at a certain point I was like, dude, I don't care anymore. I just like don't fucking. It just became like a pointless thing to watch. I was like, nothing made sense. Once I had 1 million plays on a song, but like I didn't have like. Nothing makes any fucking sense. There's people on TikTok, like literally, there's guys on TikTok from my town who have millions of millions of plays on their TikTok accounts, huge followings on TikTok, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of people. But they also they have 2,000 monthly listeners, and not that's a metric that fucking matters. But I'm just saying, it doesn't, none of this shit necessarily one social media thing doesn't translate to another necessarily. And you know, it's just at a certain point, nothing fucking matters. At 700 on my fingerboarding account before I just abandoned that shit. Oh. Time to switch the fingerboarding to the music. Do a rebrand. Velocity said, for this one, you got to add some loud lyrics, but this shit is fire. Thank you, Velocity. Velocity, how was your day, dude? The social media makes zero sense. I know, and it's kind of in that fucking chaos. The weirdos can thrive. There is a home for us now, more than ever before. That is something that I do kind of like, where I'm like, yo, if some of these fucking losers like Asmongold and Clavicular can be successful, then I think anybody can fucking do it. Those guys are they really exposed that this is all a fucking scam. they're all full of shit. They're just like, so it's like, what if you just were like a good person on the internet? What if you were like a talented, kind person and good to people and didn't try to like divide and try to appeal to one side and anger another side and make people mad and put people down and make people feel small? Fuck that shit. I'm tired of that shit. And like, go for it, do it, but then there's gotta be a balance to that. There have to be other people on the internet. We've just ceded control of social media to these fucking losers, man. I'm so tired of that shit. Just like toxic ass bull, like, oh man, and this isn't even a political thing, it's just like, dude, like literal actual fucking losers, man. Actual losers. And the beauty of it, hey, everybody, it's so democratic. Anybody can start a YouTube account or a Twitch. Anybody can say whatever you want. The freedom of it's beautiful. But they don't have a fucking monopoly on it. We need to counter that shit. Stoner. Welcome back to the best chat in the world. AKA me yelling over my own music. And another thing. They're turning the frogs gay. Now that Alex Jones has lost his platform, I think there's a space for me now. Let's go. Yo, shout out to Tim Heidecker for taking over InfoWars and for The Onion. Brilliant move. Well played. I'm late, so catch me up on the topics. Oh, what a man. Asking an ADD person. So what have you talked about in the last 10 minutes? How much I hate Asmongold and clavicular. How much my old boss used to take out of the business, and then it magically went out of business right after that. What were we talking about? All kinds of shit. How's your day, dude? Stoner, I saw you struggling today, bro. Stoner was like in the Discord, like, I need to leave work. I felt very seen. I was like, dude, I have been there. Guy is guy again. I know. I called this shit months ago when Guy Who Makes Robots changed his name to Alpine Howell Robotics, and then he changed his name to Alpine Howell Music Production, and then he turned it to Cheeber Music Production, and then he turned it back to the Guy Who Makes Music. I had said this earlier in this transition, that he was going to end up back at the Guy Who Makes Robots at the very end again. I knew it. I knew it. Clavicular doing meth to look better is one of the craziest takes I have heard. I know, dude. Right? It's so strange. What a weird world we live in. But, like, it also makes so much sense. And I know it's weird, you know, if I'm like, yo, if I'm preaching positivity, then why am I talking shit? And that's actually a fair thing. And the truth is, I wish each one of those guys the best. You know, Asmongold, as many flaws as I think he has, you know, look at what he's made, and that's pretty amazing, you know, and has it been built on, you know, mountains of bullshit? Sure. But what hasn't in this crazy world that we live in? Everything's bullshit. A Big Mac costs $9. Who gives a fuck anymore? But also, like, I don't know, you know, I always say this too. I'm like, bro, like, these people are kids. Clavicular is a child, basically. Your frontal lobe isn't even done developing till you're 25. And you have mountains of hormones and testosterone, especially as a man or as a woman, estrogen, whatever, going through. You have all these hormones going through your body. And you're all like you're not thinking straight. You know, like, you don't even out till you're in your later 30s where you like start thinking like clearly, because you're like, oh, I'm not like starting shit. Wow. Weird how I used to like punch holes in the wall and drink too much, and now I'm like eating too many chips with my beautiful girlfriend. What a life we live. What a life we live. The robot who makes music. Just a chill guy. It was boring. Easy money, but lame. That's so true. I can never think straight, because I'm not straight. I'm going through puberty number 2. Yo, shout out to Rhea. Let's go. Ooh. The algorithm is really hating my horizontal stream. And that's okay. That's okay. Let's see. I forget what. F minor. Yo, shout out to Ariel. Shout out to Ariel. Shout out to Ariel. Shout out to Ariel. What's up, Ariel? So literally just popping to say hi and going to sleep. I hope you're well, yo. Right back at you, Ariel. Much love. I hope life is treating you well. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. I hope the week treated you okay. I know everyone's kind of been going through shit right now. The world's a little weird. The world's a little weird. But we got love for you. Mad love, mad love, mad love. Yo, thank you for hanging out. Thank you for hanging out. Just yell a bunch into very reverby reverb. Literally me. Literally me. My wife is starting to tell kids to get off our lawn, and I am trying to convince them to build a dirt bike track. It is causing tension. That's super funny. Yo, 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 Stoner, bro. Yo, shout out to the homie Stoner. Shout out to Jet, bro. Dude, much love, bro. Stoner rolling, baby. Dude, in the fucking house, bro. W. Don't be rude. I can feel me over me. You feel me, I you feel it. You don't move for me. I can. How often do I say yo, yo, yo? I feel me with yo, yo. Shout out to Stoner. Thank you for the love, bro. You guys are incredible human beings. Yo, so I looked it up. I keep talking about this, but I have been putting the time and the effort into getting all my ducks in a row. So 100 CDs pressed up, jewel cases with album artwork and all that kind of stuff. It's gonna be about $220, $230, and I think I'm gonna pull the trigger on that. So I have to finalize the album artwork and the actual album, but in addition to these singles that I'm gonna be putting out on every Friday, I'm also gonna have this little like EP that I'm gonna press up for y'all. And when I get the Shopify going, I'm gonna be selling like packages that are gonna include this painting, and they're gonna include like a CD. And then one other thing that we're gonna do is me and my girlfriend and V are gonna do like a family photo, and we're gonna send it along. And every single one, every time that somebody buys something, I'm gonna ask that they like let me know somehow, either in the Discord or in the chat, what they ordered and who they are, and I will send you a personalized like note thanking you and shouting you out. I'm gonna make up like little certificates for everybody and put in snacks and little goofy shit, and so I'm excited for that. You know, I was releasing music after 15 years. I know I'm releasing music in 15 years. I don't know. How you feel? I like it. I mean, I can make it by if I late riders. I can make it by 675. There are days I choose violence. Just calm down. Whatever you do, don't tell her to calm down. Not with when Max says settle down in the corpse voice. I'm gonna drink with all y'all like wallflower while I wait for some cutie to reply. Let's go. Stoner, you're living the life, bro. Let's go. Everyone take a screenshot. One time I told my wife I was gonna gaslight her and she got upset and said don't. And I said I never said I was gonna gaslight her. Gaslighting about gaslighting is very meta. I call it gas lamping just because I like to shake things up a little bit. Also, it usually throws people off when you yell at them, "Stop gas lamping me," and they're like, "Did you call it the wrong thing?" I'm like, "No." And then they say, "Stop gas lamping me." I friggin' love. I love my guitar and my Game Boy. That's what's up. I'm like some of the fly. I can wait someone that feel me like that. I can light me lay over from PY. With someone that told me the only on the side. I got nothing left. I got nothing left in me. I can wanna make it back. I don't feel comfortable on bidets. Everybody tells me bidets are amazing, but I don't know, man. I've never used one. A bidet. Is it the original brick Game Boy? Yo, I miss that green screen. I remember playing the original Game Boy under the covers, playing Zelda. What's up, Body? Shout out to Body of Play. Can you circuit bend old game consoles? I have a lot. I feel like you can, but actually I don't know. Like, I know you can, like, circuit, like, fuck them up and hook them up to, like, screens. Like, you can do stuff. Or some people have modded, like, actual cartridges for, like, the Sega. Sega. How you doing, Body? What's good, y'all? Just a reminder, guys, if you haven't, please click the thumbs up and the hearts. Shout out to everybody who's gifted memberships and sent chats, super chats and everything. Shout out to the big homie Stoner. Said, have you heard metal covers of the Zelda song? I have not, but I'll bet that I already love it. Send me one. Post one in the Discord, dude. Post the best one. Shout out to Zelda. Shout out to Link's Awakening. Okay, let's go back to that Lord of the Rings shit again. Try to... Yo, thank you for the hearts and the love and the likes and all that stuff. Stupda. I'm like screaming at the top of my lungs. My girlfriend's trying to sleep at 2 in the morning. Yo, salute, brother. Economics first time that while Cheever is alive is going to be crazy. That's actually true. Start yelling until she comes in and tells us all to shut the fuck up. I don't know when his last sent Cheever. Yo, alright, you got one on the tech deck. Was Cheever... Is that what you think that happens before you're born, is that you're dead? Is that possible? Why, we always assume that death, it comes after life, but what if death also comes before life? I haven't upgraded my complete 7.8 NFR. I should do it before. That's exactly what I did, Light Years. Yo, it's only it was only $200. Light Years and I both got the not for resale version of the early complete, and so the upgrade is super cheap, compared to what the actual price is. I bought that this summer. I treated myself for my birthday to getting that. There's a bunch of really cool. I mean, there's it's a lot of presets, and it's a lot of stuff. Is any of it good? I think it's one of those things where it's I mean, it's all in what you do with it. I know plenty of people that, I mean, I sometimes I feel like a lot of them are kind of throwaways, but I still think if you can get a couple of sounds out of every single VST, and you can build a couple of really good songs out of those, then it's worth it, My Game Boy is an emulator by a company called Ambernic, and you can emulate all the early retro systems. You just download the ROMs, slap them on a micro SD, and jam it into the side, and it plays them all. I had a DMG 1 when I was a kiddo, though, and all the Game Boys that came after, Game Boy has always been my fave. See, I used to have a Game Boy Advance, and I absolutely love that thing. Something happened. I mean, maybe it's because I quit alcohol, but all this stuff that I had, pre-2013, I have no idea. I had a booklet of CDs. I had all these DVDs. I had a PlayStation 2 and then an Xbox 360. I had all these things. I don't know where any of them went. They all just kind of disappeared. I think it goes along with the thing where I'm pretty sure I didn't have a glass of water from 2003 until 2017, I think. Cheeb has never used presets. You lie. Cheeber, I've seen it in the Discord. There's nothing wrong with presets, yo. There's nothing wrong with presets. There's nothing wrong with stock effects on a DAW. All these plugins and stuff are amazing. But yo, use everybody. So I mean, if it's free or there's a good price, pick it up for sure. I'm not gonna hate on plugins, but everybody's always trying what's the best EQ? I'm use EQ 8. Who do you think you are? What do you think you're, fucking Drake? You're oh, I gotta have the best vocal chain. No, you don't. Dude, I got a 1.1 million streams on my song Angel, and you can hear my air conditioner through the whole thing. Y'all are trying to be people you're not. Like, there's so many people out there trying to base the quality of their music off of pop music, which is like fine, but it's just like, it's so upsetting sometimes when people are just like, they're like, oh, what's your vocal chain? I'm like, who gives a shit? Why you write better lyrics? Who cares what your vocal chain is? Make better music. As I'm playing like the most basic ass beat. But I do think that's part of the social media age, because back in the day, I feel like everybody was like, liked. I feel like it was much more like, it wasn't as tribalized, where like there were people that used Ableton and people that used Fruity Loops and Cubase and Logic, and everybody was like, yeah, I like this. Nobody was like, yours sucks. Your vocal chain's shit, bro, and your music sucks because of it. And it's like, what the fuck? Some fucking 19-year-old producer on TikTok who's like, you know, really handsome and has 40,000, you know, followers, and he's like, here's how I made this banger, and it's just like, oh, the internet was a mistake. Lightyear said, I've been sound designing and doing post. That's what's up. Hell yeah. Dude, Playbox. We were just, I've been playing around. Whenever I'm feeling kind of stuck, I use Playbox. Third party contact. I've been loving the Spitfire stuff. I've been building up the courage to spend the money on one of those Spitfire libraries. Game Boy was sweet, but Sega handheld was sound. That what was it? Sega Game Gear, dude. Oh my god, the Sega Game Gear was so cool. The Sega Game Gear with the Lion King video game in it was awesome. That's cool, man. Light years, are you still in Milwaukee? Yeah, Playbox is a lot of fun. Other than instrument, I forgot what presets were. I was thinking of plugins. Oh, I see. What's up, Jion? Welcome back, homie. Thanks for coming through, dog. The newer crowd don't care for lyrics like the melodic noise. They like, yeah, which is totally fine, you know. Mostly a mistake. What's good, dude? How you been, bro? Life is good, man. We got a lot of stuff cooking up. I'm trying to stay like focused on moving forward, but you know, it's been hard. But things have been going pretty good. I scored my buddy who was in the chat earlier. His name's Adam. He wrote a short film, and I scored their short film, and it's premiering at the Milwaukee Film Festival on April 27th on Monday, and I'm gonna try and get there. So I'm excited for that. I want to hear, first time I'll hear my music on like a movie theater speakers. So I'm excited to hear that. I don't know how the mix turned out. I didn't have any control over the final mix, so I'm a little nervous about it, to be honest. But I'm excited. You've been good. Hell yeah, Milwaukee, you still here? Hell yeah, bro. Yeah, dude, I wish I was able to do more like sound design and stuff, but I've been trying to just get more into the scoring stuff. You know, nothing for money. You know, I only started really actively pursuing scoring things in the last like year and a half, and I've done a couple short films. And I have a couple coming up, and it's hard. I'm still learning a lot, but I feel pretty good. Can we make a song about Eddie Guerrero? Let me make sure. I think I know who you're talking about. Oh, dude, yes. What was his... El Caliente. Black Tiger? Wasn't his like a pretty tragic forget how he died. Man, he was in so many things. Oh man, he had a heart attack. That's so sad. Cheever is going to stream tomorrow of music. Chibi's streaming on TikTok or on the YouTubes? On the YouTubes or the TikToks? Okay, let's keep going through some of these. I have this whole list of songs that I'm trying to go through. Yeah, it's a tough lane. Yeah, it's not. I mean, it's also like, there's not a lot of places to like learn here. So I'm kind of learning, as we always have. Just learn by doing. That was the only wrestler I even knew. Him and Stone Cold and The Rock, of course. People say I look a lot like The Rock. I totally see it. Him and Eddie Guerrero's signature move was the frog splash. I love frog. Economics, are you going to do an afternoon stream? Because Cheeb will be streaming all afternoon on the YouTube. I'm not sure I'll be streaming tomorrow afternoon. My girlfriend it's her one day off. So I think we're gonna sleep in and maybe get some brunch or some lunch or some breakfast or some combination of that. Let's see. What about some of these older ones? Like Fabled. Let's find Fabled here. Also, by the way, guys, if you didn't look, there is a new... Our homie Max made a corn beaver. So now there's a cheese beaver and a corn beaver. I've been sound designing with the Push. Oh, how do you like the Push 3? I have not messed around with any of the Push series, even since I don't know why. It always didn't feel super intuitive to me, but I know a bunch of homies that can speak through it. Like, what's his name? I think Daedalus uses it and a bunch of other people. Refresh your screen. You have to if you haven't refreshed it since you've been in the chat. Push through is worth it if you want to dive into some programming. I think that's part of the reason why I haven't been drawn to it, because I'm not sure. I got the MPC Live and I fuck around in that every once in a while, but I haven't done much. I haven't done much with it, as much as I thought I would. And I think some of it is I do really like working in Ableton at this point. I feel so comfortable that sometimes it's difficult for me to work in other. But I don't know how to work it at all. I haven't messed around with that shit. I should. But I am also totally cut off from buying new gear right now. We're on a spending freeze, ladies and gentlemen. Although shout out to everybody who's been gifting, because I got my first payout from YouTube, which was essential. I can't tell you how much I needed it. You have to create a decent workflow with the MPC. Yeah, and it's dude, the new ones, you remember the old MPCs, the 1000 and the 2, I don't know if I like the new touch screens as much. I remember being able to scroll through the MPC 1000 or 2000 with the little wheel and the couple of buttons and then the pads and stuff. You could get into a flow state, and I haven't been able to get into that. And admittedly, I have not put in necessarily the time that maybe I should, because I'm always just going straight to Ableton. But there's something where it is cooler and it's more dynamic and the effects is cool. I mean, I'm not talking shit because it's such an amazing fucking machine. But it's that flow state that you're trying to, that it has that kind of flow. Nice, dude. Hell yeah. Well, and it's one of those things too. Everybody's brain works so differently, and so it is interesting when I'm like, you know, like people who like love Fruity Loops and they just find Ableton totally overwhelming or vice versa. And it's like, it's fascinating to see different types of people's brains. Different brains. Different brains. That's dope though. But I'm not allowed to buy any more gear. If I buy more gear, I have to buy sound stuff. I can't buy any more music stuff. I can invest into the stream because people have been gifting enough that I'm allowed to put money into like merch and into like basic improvements of like the stream if I need to get a new camera or a new light. But I have to keep putting money into the sound shit. I just go deeper with the pro. Nice, dude. Hell yeah. I want to get a standalone sampler. I want to spam the monster sampler. Which one do you think you want to get? I mean, what about the Akai, that new Akai MPC sampler? Or that sample, right? That one's kind of dope. Let's do fillers. Let's open fillers. Oh my gosh. Donate. Ooh, wow, that's so loud. That's so loud. So I want to get the MPC sample. I know that Casio one looks dope, dude. The Casio one looks super dope. I think you should get that. I think you should get that. Yeah, I absolutely love that thing. It looks cool. It's adorable. Ooh, why is it so? What's peaking? I like that one. Friends don't say, I thought you were going to bed. Not me. Although I probably should be soon. My girlfriend is probably asleep or probably awake. Actually, I got her one of those sleep masks with headphones inside. So hopefully she's just listening to her meditation sounds. Yeah, it looks that Casio one is so. What was it called again? The Casio. You said it in the Discord. I forget what it was, Rhea. Ooh, Lightyear switched over to the horizontal stream. So right click on the pan. No inside Ableton. What about the select stereo pan? Let's try this one. RJ. I like that RJ just pops in every once in a while. Stereo pan is better for composing. Oh shit. That's pretty sweet. Oh, I like that. Oh, I do like that a lot. Let's go. Yo, shout out to Troy. Dropping knowledge in the dropping knowledge in the chat. That's what's up, dude. See, this is what I love about it, y'all. And this has been a thing that Troy has always been good at. But each one of y'all, like, you guys come into the chat and you guys give me like constructive criticism. You guys give me like new ideas. You guys suggest for me to do things, and like sometimes I'm like, no, actually I don't want to do it that way because I blah blah blah. Maybe it helps solidify the reason why I did do something. But oftentimes, a lot of the time, I'm like, oh shit, that's a better idea. Like it's really wonderful. It's really nice because a lot of these, like I said, prior to streaming, a lot of my music was made, alone. I don't bring a lot of people into it, and so it's nice to have people like to kind of bounce ideas off of sometimes, because I do enjoy like some of the what do you call it, solitude. Like sometimes it's like it's hard for me to like tap into my shit when the other people are around. So I do enjoy like the solitude of making music by myself sometimes. But man, like live streaming has been an eye opener, because it's like crowdsourcing ideas. And it's crowdsourcing ideas from like really talented like producers and musicians from all different genres. And then you just have like normal people, not like stupid crazy artists like us, but like normal humans who are like, I like the way this sounds. And you're like, fuck yeah. That's sometimes like someone who doesn't know anything about music just being like, I like this, or like, I don't like this. I'm like, that actually helps. Sometimes that helps more than people being like, yo, you should put a parallel compression on that thing or whatever. Like, yo, shout out to Light Years though. That actually is dope. There's so many little things like that in Ableton that like, even after the years of using Ableton, I still have not even cracked it. You know what I mean? And I don't think I ever will. And I think that's kind of a beautiful thing. I'm like, I'll never be perfect, I'll never figure it out. And that's the beauty of it. Are you serious that they called it the sexy? They're going to get me if I put the sleepy mask on. Shout out to Rhea. Let's go. Shout out to Cheeber, guy who makes music, aka guy who makes robots. Thank you for coming through. Thank you for always coming and bringing the vibes, my dude. Guy who makes robots has been a member of the channel for quite a few months. He's been supporting for a long time. I appreciate you. I appreciate all the donations. The little homie dropped $50 worth of jewels the other night in this stream. There was only like 10 of us in the stream, and he like just casually dropped like $50. So thank you for that, bro. For real. There's always some gems in it. I know, dude. Well, and it's like, you especially when you have like templates, and I have found that as over the years, I have been so focused less on mixing and mastering correctly, and I've just been focused on trying to tap into vibes. Like, and that does sometimes mean sacrificing sonic quality a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, I do enough in the moment to make sure things aren't like too bad. But if something's a little muddy in the mix or things aren't sitting perfectly, I don't worry about it. If it makes it to like that third or fourth phase where it's like gonna be a finished track, then you can start like carving things out. But so much of my shit, it's like I often just like form a sound, and I don't worry too much about proper mixing, and I admittedly, it leaves me in deficit sometimes. It leaves me like, sometimes you're like, oh shit, I should have done this like at the beginning of the track, and now everything's all fucked up. But it's okay. Let's make something new here. They say mixing mastering probably is completely subjective. Money can also be called creatively textured. Bad can be good. Well, and I totally agree. I think it all is trying, like, what you're trying to accomplish as an artist. And I do think that some people, like, it's fair for them to be like, yo, I want the most polished, clean, I am trying to make pop music. You know what I mean? I respect that. I respect people that are pursuing that. There's nothing wrong with that. Like, I love that. But I do think that there is space now in the whole cultural diaspora of music for people to do whatever. I mean, people don't seem to care as much about the thing. Like, you know, obviously if you want to be like famous and rich, and the most popular person ever, you're gonna want to play by the rules. But like, there's a lot of space out there, and there is a listening market for people. Like, it's the best time to be making weird music for anybody. The best time in the world right now. You know, Lightyears had mentioned Playbox earlier, and I have Playbox as part of my little template. Let's lock in a F minor here. Let's randomize some shit. Let's see. Giant says synth pop. I like pop. Mine is just a little more textured when you find on the radio facts. Next. I'm competing with AI, not another human. Well, and I've been saying this about the whole AI thing is like, you know, what's another couple million artists of if whether they're AI or artists or not? It's like, at a certain point, it's like, you know, technically as an artist, we're up against other artists. Every artist out there, we're all competing for listeners and for ears, and we've all been up against millions of artists for a long time. So what's another? I can't tell another couple million. I'm already against the entire world. So I'm already basically battling the infinite as it is. So what's another bunch of robots? Like, if I'm not threatened by, you know, random people out there, then why would I be threatened by some robot? Because also it's like, part of it is, and the nice thing is, like, in terms of like the way that music is monetized now, it's like, it doesn't even matter. It's almost like the idea that we're competing against each other is almost an outdated mentality, because there is like a lot of space. The money's less. Now, instead of a bunch of people making millions, there's a lot of people making tens of thousands, but there's money to be made. There's a space for everybody. And if people are willing to be like, yo, I'm not going to be famous, but like, you know, you can have a little community and shit. It's kind of cool. And I do think that the concern over AI is overblown. I'm like, bring it. AI. Okay, cool. Yo, the AI made BBL Drizzy. That's a banger. You know? And I support Kendrick and Drake, but that BBL Drizzy AI song was on point. BBL Drizzy. But I mean, obviously, there's we've all been over in this. We've talked at length in this chat about the pros and cons of generative AI when it comes to making music and art and all that stuff. And what an amazing, weird conversation to be having, you know? Rhea said, I only compete against myself. Bring it, AI. Your best shot. I body that. Yeah. And like, you know, I do think that it's like anything that makes people listen to music is in the end going to be good. Like, do I love the idea of AI training off of other music and creating stuff and people calling themselves artists because they type in a prompt? Do I like that? No. But like, yo, if that means more art, people are like looking at art and listening to music and trying to make art and getting into arguments with other artists about what art is, that's art. That's part of the process. So even if you have a bunch of a bunch of AI proponents have come into the chat And they have explained that to me, and I did like have to admit that like if it brings more people into the fold, if it encourages more conversation around what is art, what is good art, what is bad art, what is expression, what is the human condition, what are we doing here, what is the whole point of anything, and expressing our soul and our consciousness and blah blah blah, like that's a good conversation. So I'm with that. Angry Otter. Yo, shout out to Angry Otter. He said, howdy, homie, in chat. At the airport, waiting on my flight homebound. Oh, yo. Shout out to Angry Otter, who is over in London. His trip is coming to an end, and now you're off to what, San Diego, you said? Our jet-setting homie? I do think there's a legitimate fear out there too of like the changes that are going to come because of AI in general, which is like, and I think that that's going to manifest in a lot of fear over anything AI related, you know, because on the one hand, as like a sci-fi nerd, I find large language models super fascinating. I find that all this generative AI stuff fascinating. It's super amazing technology. It's incredible technology. Incredible. So like it's like if you want to talk about like the effects on society, that's valid. But like to just get all like it's the worst ever. It's like, yo, calm down. It's a technological advancement. It's going to bring changes to the entire world. Let's move through it like we always have as humans, that we did during every like industrial revolution, you know, like, oh no, the car. We can't leave our horse and buggies, you know. It's like it's a legitimate change, and it's a huge paradigm shift, but it is not the end of the world. Angry, we miss you. How long? You said you're in San Diego for a week? Said to Texas right now. San Diego a week, then Dallas, then Rhode Island. Holy shit. I had no idea you were traveling that much, bro. That's crazy. I kind of like this patch and playbox. I might do that. That's kind of... Let's try that one more time. I think that's better. I mean, bitches to me that. Women need to see me that. The ride is survive. I can't be for me that. I'm from Bad for 50 minutes to see me rave right. Let's go, Angry. Yo, in San Diego for 5 days. Okay, we're boarding. Yo, shout out to Angry Otter. Thank you for the gifted membership. Shout out to, congratulations to Aiden for receiving the gifted membership. Musicians make the music, fans make the moment. Yo, that's actually pretty profound. I love that. I love that Angry Otter comes in, says what up, drops some knowledge, drops a gift membership, and then is off to fly like a god in the sky. thank you for coming through, my dude. Please, I hope that the flight is uneventful. Should we do some Milwaukee shit on it? Yo, thanks for sticking with me when I'm like absolutely zoning out, messing around with hand claps and shit. Wingardium Leviosa. I can't read the blood in your eye. I can't read the mind. I don't want to show me if I so I can be with you now. I don't want me to ride it. You don't want me to ride it. Find me nice, so we die. Yo, I don't want me to side. I don't want me to fold. I don't want me to dirty. I don't want me to fold it. I can't wait to go to rush. So I don't mean like the dice for me right. You feel like I can wine. That's to me. That's the night about to buy your wine. For me, ride your wine. I come and ride your way. I come and ride your way. What's up, V? Yo, shout out to V. I come here for us to this away. This kind of dope. Fern Gully. Fern Gully. I can't live this way. Look around it. Look around. Look around. You don't want me high. Let's do this. Here, two, hold on. I ain't funny. Maybe funny. I can make this story. I can make it out of one. Oh my god, it's 2:40 in the morning. That's so funny. Bro, my girlfriend's gonna be... Actually, she's not gonna be... You know, part of me... I've been in this relationship for a couple years now, and I still haven't adjusted to how absolutely fucking sweet and chill she is. My instinct is still like, oh, she's gonna be mad. And then I'm like, no, she's fucking not. She's asleep right now. And if she's awake, she knows that she supports this shit so hard. She's so proud of me for doing this shit. Jayon said they are making a live action Fern Gully. Are you being fucking for real? I don't know how to feel about that. It's not like a bad thing necessarily. You said flesh that out nicely. Thank you, Jion. Shout out to all queens. Thanks for coming through, y'all. I know this chat's a little quiet, but it is 2:45 in the morning. I appreciate each and every one of you for coming through. Thank you for hanging out tonight, guys. Whether there's 2 people in the chat or 20, I'm so grateful to have each and every one of you here. Thank you for sharing these moments with me. They may seem small, they may seem insignificant, but they mean the fucking world to me, so thank you. And also, thank you for the gifts, the gifted memberships, the companionship, the friendship, If you haven't, please join the Discord. And thank you for always spreading love, keeping it positive. It means I'm the luckiest boy on the internet. Alright, we gotta watch these levels here. McDonald's, please sponsor the stream. Thank you. I will accept payment in cheeseburgers. Let's go. Oh, Queens, how's the night? How are the energies? How are the vibes? Seriously, I'm not kidding. I will take a sponsorship from Milwaukee, please, or from McDonald's, please. McDonald's, please. McDonald's, please. I'm passing out my desk. Yo, shout out to Rhea. Have a good night. Mucho love to you and the homies. Yo, shout out to Rhea. Thank you for always being here. Thank you for being part of the channel and the community. Rhea is an amazing human being. Rhea remixed one of my songs. It's at the top of my Spotify. If you go to my Spotify. She is the queen of hyperpop. If you join the Discord and you look in the music submissions thread there, you will find so many different talented musicians. It's insane how many different styles. I recommend checking out every single one. Whatever kind of music you're into, you're going to find something you like, and then you'll find a bunch of stuff you didn't know you thought you liked. Bros Only said, holy shit, a live where someone actually has talent. Oh, yo, thank you, bro. Shout out to Gion. Shout out to bro. All queens. I was just playing the... I appreciate the kind words, but to be honest, I was just playing the McDonald's theme and was just begging McDonald's for sponsorship while there's 9 people in the chat. So that's how things are going on this stream. How are you doing? How's your night? Just kidding. We're fucking killing it over here. Honestly, we've been streaming 40 plus hours a week since January, and we're having an amazing response. We have built a nice little community. I have settled into the fact that some days it's going to be great. Sometimes it's not going to be so great. But y'all have made it that even on the days where there's not a lot of engagement or whatever, like, it's still fucking incredible. So I really appreciate each and every one of you. You guys are incredible human beings. Ladies and gentlemen, anybody who's been in this chat before knows what these strings mean. This is my outro song, ladies and gentlemen. I've been playing this song at the end of every stream for the last year and a half. Well, not year and a half, but since I made it. I made this song live on stream like a year ago, and I've ended every stream with it. So, big shout out to everybody who came through. Big shout out to Wiz. I see you, Wiz Paparazzi Beats, over in the horizontal chat. I appreciate you for coming through. Shout out to the homie Light Years. Troy, thanks for coming through. If you're still in the chat, it was nice seeing you, bro. I'd love to connect again, man. We should make some shit. Cook up some bangers. But much love to Light Years. Much love to Angry Otter. I hope your trip is uneventful and safe. Shout out to the homie RJ. RJ, thank you for always being a great mod and a homie. You guys are family. Shout out to you and your lady. Shout out to Body of Play, Friend Zone Millionaire, Classic Hank, Wishing Whale, all queens. Shout out to Darkside. Yo, you're incredible, Darkside. Thank you to Darkside. Thank you to RJ. Thank you to everybody who sent gifted memberships, everybody who donated super chats. Shout out to the homie Stoner. Gion, it was nice to see you again. Shout out to Bros Only. Appreciate the kind words. Rhea, you're amazing. Thank you to everybody who supports this channel. Guy who makes robots. I'm gonna miss somebody. If I missed your name, you know I'm just a fucking idiot. It's no love lost. You guys are there's so many people I can't even keep track of them, so I'm blessed to be able to share this shit with y'all. Thank you. You guys have changed my life already. Let's keep building. Let's lift each other up. Let's fucking do this shit. It's a new era. We're gonna take it over. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll be on at some point. I'll let you know in the Discord. Links are in my bio. Keep it real, y'all. Hug your loved ones. Life is short. I will see you guys again tomorrow, all right? Love you all. Peace out, everybody. Deuces.